but I'm gonna get my
Is it lagging?
a little bit. But can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine.
All right. Yeah, there's no delay. When I said that, you were on a delay. Live chat. Try to open up. It looks like it's on. Let me. I'm looking at. We have it up here on my end. We're doing all right. Oh, I have this. Space Fuzz is here. Welcome in, Space Fuzz. So we are live.
Nice.
Okay. I think your volume might be a little bit low, so as we are in this early stage. But this is on my end.
If I get too laggy or something, I can try like resetting my modem if we need to.
All right, it looks good. It sounds good. I'm gonna just pop you up just a little bit more.
Okay.
But
Okay.
other than that, Joe Boyce is here. Joe Boyce, welcome in. As always,
Nice.
great to see you. All right, so let's go. Let's go. We're live. Pixilated nonsense. It's
Let's do it.
a vodcast. It's a podcast. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. It's here. It's nonsense. And Rob Ring, Rob, welcome in. Good to have you.
Hey, thank you.
Oh,
Thanks for having me.
if I
I've
was a
been looking forward to
dog,
this.
my tail would be wagging right now because I'm real excited to have you on, buddy. I'm real excited. So, so you be
Excited to be here.
good. You are. Well, that's a first because if you take a look at my track record, the other guests that I've had on, not so much. They're not.
Blink wasn't excited.
Maybe I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to gauge Blink. It's hard to gauge how he.
Yeah, true.
But I don't know. We try. Let's just put it that way. We try here with this this podcast. You know, I'm just trying something new. I'm excited. I like how it's going. We get people on here that you know are doing unique things within the video gaming community, and we're doing good things, I think, and you're doing great things too. So, before we get into the meat and potatoes, as like I say, of the stream, let's do some fact or fiction. Or fiction, buddy. This is about you.
Oh no. Okay. All right. Let's do it.
This is about you. This is about
Okay.
fact or fiction. Okay. So,
Okay.
for over 10 years, you have been babbling about video games on a podcast called the Classic Gaming Podcast.
This is a tough one, but I'm gonna go with true.
True.
That's true. Yes, that is true. I have been doing the Classic Gaming Podcast for. Once it hit 10 years, I lost track of like, not that it had been so long, but I started being like, has it been 11 now or 12? This might be 12, like, might be 12 as of today, literally, because I want to
Really?
say December 13th was the date of our first episode. Yeah, I think it's been 12 years exactly to the day.
Okay. So talk to me a little bit about that. So how did this all start? I mean, and how does this continues to go for a while, you know, over a decade now? This is crazy.
Yeah, that's a good question, actually. It kind of just was one of those things that I just was like, this will be fun to do. I like when I consume any type of media, whether it's games or movies or whatever. I kind of don't feel content to just do it and then move on to the next thing. I feel like I have to kind of talk with somebody about it.
Mhm.
Even if it's not like, oh, I saw this great movie, I have to talk with somebody. just anything. I feel like I kind of get more out of the whole thing. It feels like I did something more meaningful if I have people to talk to about it. And maybe that's why, but like in my head, more consciously at the time, it was a little bit simpler than that. It was just more like, hey, I think this would be fun. In retrospect, I think it was this kind of need I have to talk about things that I consume with people. So I knew Jay. We were friends because he and I wrote for an esports team. We wrote for the website of an esports team called Evil Geniuses.
Oh,
and I knew him through that.
okay.
And so I was like, and we had kind of gotten to become friends, and I thought it would be fun to do a podcast. And I was like, hey, I had this idea. Tell me what you think. And he was like, yeah, that does sound cool. And I was like, well, do you want to do it with me? And he was like, oh, like me? Like, like I asked him all about it, but he didn't realize that I was asking if he wanted to do it with me. He was just like, yeah, that's a good idea. But then I was like, you want to do it? He was like, yeah, okay, sure, I guess. So then we just kind of like started off. At the beginning, there was a third guy who was another person who also wrote for Evil Geniuses at the time. And he was on for a while, and he eventually left the podcast. And it's been me and Jay for the past like probably 9 years. I think Blake was on for 2 or 3 years. I want to say maybe 3, and then it's been me and Jay since then. For the other part of your question, how's it gone on so long? I don't know. We just neither of us ever got tired of it. And it's kind of like our chance to hang out. So it's like kind of both of those things. Like we both like doing it. It's a time that we can set aside where we get to just like, hang out and talk about video games. So, what's there to, it's almost kind of like, why wouldn't we just keep doing that?
Yeah, and I think a lot of times the gaming experience is pretty much, a solitary, I guess, thing. And then if you have someone to talk about it and review it, the experience stays with you. I mean, especially for the mess that I'm doing here now. So, just recording it or just talking about it in general, right? So that's really cool.
I think that's true. Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting enough because I started listening to your podcast this year, and because it's great, and a lot of people have been talking about it, but interesting enough that the episode that I started with, you were talking about Space Quest, and then I went back to the very first episode, and you were talking about Space Quest, and then the episode like right after that is you were talking about Space Quest. So I had just assumed that you talk about Space Quest on every single episode.
Yeah. No. That was just pure coincidence, which was really funny. Well, it was okay. It was like 80%. It started off as a coincidence. Once that happened, and you were like, you messaged me, and you said something like, I went back and listened to the first one, and you're talking about Space Quest. Then you've been talking about Space Quest for 10 years, and so then I was like, well, now I have to keep it up. So then, like, partly because of that happening, that's why I continued through the whole series just recently and went all the way through 6 again. Part of it was because I did want to go through all of them, but like that definitely kept me to it. I was like, well, now I really have to do it because I had played 4 through 6 and 1 or the remake of 1, but I hadn't played the original 1, which is a text parser, or 2 and 3, which are also text parsers. So this time I was like, well, let's do it for real, and I played the original 1, the remake of 1, and then went all the way on through 6.
That's absolutely hilarious, and I'm thankful that this spurred you to continue to talk about and play this series. So interesting enough. Wow.
Yeah, you would think I'm like the world's biggest diehard Space Quest fan or something, but I'm really not at all. I think I kind of just think they're okay. Like Space Quest 4 is good. Space Quest 4 is really good. It's the best one. Space Quest 5 is fun too. The rest of them I can kind of live without.
Yeah. So
Space Quest 1 remake is all right, but yeah, there's some rough ones also.
Yeah, hilarious. All right. Fact or
That was funny how
fiction?
that worked out.
You currently hold the highest score in Life Force for the NES.
That is fiction. I'm sorry. I wish.
Yes. So the current.
That would be pretty awesome. That would be an awesome accomplishment.
It would be in any of these shmups too. The highest recorded score is 9,999,730 by Solid Us Viking.
That's for the NES.
That's for
Life
the NES.
Force?
That's not the arcade, but it's for the NES.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It is.
I bet they're comparable. I want to say my arcade score was like 1,000,000 or something like that. Like beating it with, like doing a 1 credit clear on that. I could be wrong, but yeah, nowhere near that.
So. So you're a bit of a shmup freak lately. Is that true?
I have become lately, yes.
And you've gotten
it is true. I'm not a long time shmup player, but lately, yeah.
And you've gotten a few people involved, including myself, and that goes into the game that we are going to be playing later. So I'm going to go up against, I guess you could say the master. You would be the master of.
Was it I that got you involved, or was it not our friend Mr. Sparkle that had that influence primarily?
I think it's a mixture of both of you. I think it would be.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think it's a mixture
Okay.
of both of you. So, but
Because he was kind of he's kind of one of the people that got me. He's kind of one of the people that got me interested.
He's the godfather.
And because everybody knows he's always talking about shmups. Yeah.
Yeah, I do like him. But they take an extremely long time to actually get a legitimate 1cc clear, as you've been discussing on your podcast and some of the other things that you've been doing on Discord. But I mean, I think I put like 30 hours in just to get a 1cc clear legitimately of Life Force on the Gradius collection.
I would believe that. Yeah.
Yeah, and Life Force is I would say tamer than a lot of other ones out there, because actually when you lose your ship, you could have a chance to get your options back. So it's fair in that regard.
Right.
So I don't know.
And to be clear for anybody listening, that's 30 hours of practice, and 1 clear is about 20 minutes.
It's about 20 minutes.
So
exactly,
just about 20 minutes. I think I don't think Life Force took me quite that long, but Gun Vein did take me 30 hours of practice to get that one.
Mm-hmm.
That was a hard one. But yeah, the trick is you got to find one that you're actually having fun with, because then first off, there's no point in it otherwise, but also you're not going to have the motivation to practice if you don't just enjoy the game for what it is. It's kind of like, deciding to get the clear, I think, should come secondary to first. You got to make sure you like the game, then go for the clear if you do.
Yes. And I'm like that. I was like that with Life Force. I don't know. Gradius 2 is another thing. I would like to get that 1cc clear, but I've been playing it off and on for a few weeks now, and I can't get past the third boss. I mean, I can, but I can't. So we're working on it. Let's just put it that way. So it'll be interesting to see. Not consistently, yeah. So, but
Gotcha.
I don't know.
This is gonna be fun.
It will be fun because I think you are the better shmup player, for one, but for another,
Okay.
you haven't been playing it too much.
Yeah. It should be an interesting matchup.
Mm-hmm.
I did practice a little this morning.
Did you? Yeah, I didn't play much this morning, but I played a little bit last night, and I mostly.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I played a little bit last night, and I did pretty well. I felt pretty good about my.
I mostly. You disappeared.
Oh yeah, I shut down my camera. There's a little bit of a lag.
Oh, okay. Anyway, what I was saying is I practiced this morning, and I mostly just kind of did a rewind run through, like every time I died, just to kind of get familiar with all the parts, because on all of these games, there are, like 4 or 5 parts that you specifically kind of need to know are coming and need to like kind of know what to do ahead of time, or else it's just a guaranteed death on your first run or your first couple runs. So
Yeah, and some of the deaths come
did a
pretty
run
cheap.
this morning doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And-
Yeah. Some of them do on these. Yeah.
Yeah, but you do what you can. Joe Boy says, I tried to finally get a shmup with my original copy of Solar Striker this past summer. But I discovered my Game Boy Advance had a power issue. Maybe he's getting into a shmup.
Oh,
Yeah.
sounds like it. Yeah. So Solar Striker. That's so funny because Solar Striker is a game I keep hearing pop up, even though it's like, it's not like a household shmup name at all. But I also had that. That's a Game Boy game. I also had that when I was little, and I like kind of have a few little visual memories, but I don't remember much specifically about it. Besides, I really liked it and I played it a ton.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like every once in a while you'll see it pop up here or there, and people are like, "Wow, this is actually a surprisingly good little shmup on the Game Boy." It's one that I want to revisit sometime soon because it's like so random. It's just like this one little kind of no-name shmup sort of just keeps popping up here and there, and everybody seems to like it once they give it a shot.
Yeah, and then your discussion on the podcast got me interested in the Discord server for the shmups, and
Right,
it's really good information there that they're sharing.
yeah, over on the Shmup Junkie Discord. It is a good place. Like if you have questions about anything. Well, the only thing is it can be not, I wouldn't say intimidating, but sometimes you come in the middle of a conversation and they're either like talking about games with foreign words like in the title that you've never heard of, or they're using like abbreviations for games. I almost never can go into the middle of a conversation and actually know what game they're talking about. But if you have questions about anything, there's always lots of helpful people there to kind of like,
Yeah, absolutely. So I might have to, after tonight's performance, I might have to tap into the individuals on the Discord. So
yeah.
Burger Champ says the camera can't take all that handsome. So he's bright. He's right.
That's true. Yeah.
And everything is now evened out. So we're doing well. So we at least tried. Okay. Fact or fiction? In the past, you had a podcast which focused on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon show from the late 80s, early 90s.
That is true. Big Ninja Turtles fan.
Yeah.
And a few of I have 2 friends who also are, and it was kind of funny. We found ourselves for a period of time, anytime we were in a call, like a Discord call, just hanging out, talking about whatever. Like, it was kind of like, you want to play a game tonight? But we didn't necessarily have a game plan. We'd be like, yeah, we jump on the call without, like any immediate plans. We would just kind of like be talking and shooting the shit. And then like we would end up being like, oh, check out this Ninja Turtle action figure I saw, like some of the newer ones. And then we would spend like 30-45 minutes just like looking at Ninja Turtle action figures online. And be like, oh, this one looks so cool. These one looks so cool. And then like at one point, one of us was just like, you know what, we should go back and watch the episodes and do a podcast on it. And then I was like, I tend to jump into things like this too quickly sometimes, and the third guy also does too. So both of us were like, okay, yes, but like let me wait and give you I'm not saying yes, but I think that sounds awesome, but let me just think it over.
Mm-hmm.
And we both thought it over for a couple of days. We're like, all right, hell yeah, let's do this. We did it for a little over a year, I want to say. And I don't know what it was about that. So Cool But Rude was the name of the podcast, and I'm pretty sure you can still find it. We did every other week, or maybe it was every week. I can't even remember now. It was either weekly or every other week. We would all watch one episode, get on the podcast, and record an episode of us talking about the episode that we watched for that week, and we were going through them in chronological order.
Yes.
And I don't know what it was, even though we all love the show, we all love Ninja Turtles in general. We had fun watching it. Something about recording that podcast really felt like a chore, and it's not anything I've ever experienced with the Classic Gaming podcast. So, and I still to this day can't put my finger on what it was, but one day I was just like really like it had been a while, and I was trying to push through. I was like, maybe it's just a phase, but it had been like a couple months. It had been like a month or two of it just like feeling like every time we went to record, I was just like, I really don't feel like doing this. And I said something, I was like, guys, I might be hanging it up soon on this one. I'm just not feeling it. And then both of them were kind of like, yeah, me too. I don't know why. So we kind of just all decided like just to stop doing it because we just stopped, you know, like we enjoyed talking together about it. We still do. We still to this day are not as regularly, but like every now and then we'll be like, hey, let's pick up, wherever we are. And so we'll get together, we'll schedule a call for like a Tuesday, get together one night and watch a couple episodes. And we have a blast doing it. And it's just a lot more, I don't know what it is, but we love doing that. We love watching it together. We love watching it, period. But something about the podcast, we just kind of got to all of us.
Yeah, a couple of things. So first off, as you, huge Turtles fan of that specific era, had all the action figures. They're probably now in some dump.
Yes.
Unfortunately, because they were really cool action figures.
Yep. Yeah. So I remember Super Shredder. So my two favorites when I was little were Super Shredder and Mutagen Man.
Okay.
And I have one of the new Mutagen Mans from Super 7, and he's awesome. He's the coolest action figure that I have.
They're so good. And the show too. And Burger Champ says you stopped because there wasn't enough Irma.
Yeah, that became kind of a running joke on the show. Every time Irma came on, which if you don't remember, Irma was kind of
the lady with the glasses.
The lady with the glasses that worked at the news station, that worked at Channel 5 News. Like every time she was on the show, she was just annoying as hell, basically. And she's like the thirstiest cartoon character too. She was always talking about like trying to pick up guys or go on dates with guys or call guys or meet guys. On one episode, she like starts dating a robot. It's but like all of us got annoyed as hell with her because she was just always very annoying. And so that's
a very annoying character. But I guess there needs to be one on every show, huh?
I guess so. Yeah, every show's got one, I guess.
But yeah, fantastic show. Just with everything, you kind of get out of it. But they do have, I do have the Roku, I guess, channel or whatever, and you can get those episodes running 24/7. So I've been watching them with my kids.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I've been watching them with my kids. They love it.
Oh, they do. That's good. That's so good. That's fun.
Yeah. So let's catch up on chat. Lord of the Films is here. Welcome in. Puma Beast is enjoying how he can make his handle so it's not annoying the YouTube name thing. It's just crazy. I don't know. You don't stream, but like on YouTube now, they've changed like the formatting, and you know how everything does. And now instead of like when someone chats in, it doesn't have like their screen name or whatever it's called. It has their handle, like the @ so people can go in now and change their handle or whatever.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So like you had people that had been coming by the stream for a while, and then they chime in, and it's like, who is this? Because JJS Boyce did that, and I was like, oh, and it was something else. But I guess they could. I don't know why these places have to change everything.
Yeah, I don't know.
Burger Champ says Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles basketball, the best Turtles game.
Yes, I have that on my shelf. Let me see. You're not going to be able to see it, but from here, there's some of my stuff.
Holy crap!
If you look, okay, do you see? Can you see Bowser from here? The Bowser Lego.
Yeah.
2 shelves up, there's the turtle van. Can you see that?
Yeah.
It's like facing us.
Okay.
1 shelf above that. if you can see a dark green handheld, that is TMNT basketball. It's not made by Tiger Electronics, but it's like one of those Tiger Electronics things.
It's
Which
awesome.
Burger Champ got me that for Secret Santa a couple of years ago. And it's a basketball game where you play as Ninja Turtles. I think you are Leonardo.
Okay.
I don't remember if that's correct, but you're playing against Bebop and Rocksteady. If I remember correctly, you're playing against Bebop and Rocksteady and Baxter Stockman in fly form. And every time you take a shot, Baxter Stockman just flies up in goaltends and catches and like knocks the ball. Like I played it for like 30 minutes and scored one shot the whole time.
Oh my gosh. Burger Champ knows everybody. He knows the best gifts to give everybody.
Yeah, he does. It's very true.
Wow. All right. So much to talk about. Okay. So, last one here. You once had a LAN party where the cops were called and the strippers were escorted off your property.
I didn't know anybody knew about that. No, I'm sorry. That one is not true. I wish.
Yes.
Like I didn't do things that were that fun when I was younger. So unfortunately, that one did not happen. It would have been cool though.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I looked into if there were any LAN parties that were broken up by the police, and Chat GPT didn't come up with anything in particular, but Chat GPT said that it's mostly associated with internet cafes. And I could attest to that because we have an internet cafe. You know how they always look. They're just so sketchy looking. That was set up not too far from where I live, and it was raided.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It was rated like they had like this because I passed it every day to go to work. It was like next to like this real seedy motel that was like $30 a night. And like they had this like huge like door that was glass and it was just shattered. Like they just, and then like there was a board up and like a bar bought out the place, and now it's Mort's Neighborhood Bar.
Do you know what it was rated for?
I think it was rated for illegal gambling, but
wow,
I don't know what type of, because like it is an internet cafe. It's something weird, and I think this happens quite frequently with these places. I don't know what shady things are happening, but some things are.
Real quick, I would like to just yell out to Burger Champ if he's still watching. I had another root beer tonight.
Yep, we've been doing the root beer thing.
We've been doing the root beer thing. Frosty root beer. This one was pretty good. It's still not. I haven't found anything that's better than just good old A&W yet. But this one was very good. Slightly flat, but good.
Is it better than the Moxie that you drank on the last episode of the podcast?
Oh yes. Oh yeah.
They was talking about that. It's just like Moxie. I just thought that was an old timey thing that's out of existence, but apparently it is there. Mug root beer is the best.
I've never heard of it before.
Yeah.
Until I had coincidentally, it was really random actually. I had coincidentally seen it in a store. I was like, I'll try this because I've been just trying stuff like this lately. And then when Burger came on our podcast as a guest recently, he was like, you should try this. And I just happened to have exactly one in the fridge to try out.
Yeah. I try not to drink as much, again, like sodas and stuff like that, but I I don't really drink too many obscure pop or soda, whatever you call it, but I do enjoy root beer. It is probably my favorite of
good, yeah.
Soft drink.
Definitely my favorite, yeah.
Frosty is not bad. Burger Champ says we'll catch up on here some of the chats. HBW87, welcome in. You've never seen an internet cafe? Oh yeah, they're all over the place. Not so much now. I think it was more like an early 2000s thing. Like I don't
They're
know.
big in Korea, or at least I know they were. South Korea.
Lord of the Films. He wants to know about your collection here, so we'll get into that here soon.
Okay.
See, Moxie tastes like RC. That's what Space Fuzz says. I don't think it tastes like RC.
I have not had RC, but I can't imagine it
Royal
does,
Crown.
'cause
Well,
people
Royal
drink
Crown
RC.
isn't that bad, if I recall. I haven't had it in probably 2 decades, but from what I recall, it tastes like a grittier Coke.
Gritty Coke.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds kind of gross, but
Yeah, I mean it's gross, but it's not like terrible.
it's not Moxie gross.
No. Hold the soda. I don't know. All right. Well, we kind of knew a little bit more about you. All right. We learned some things. Now we're going on to the tough questions.
Tough questions.
Tough
hear it.
questions. Tough
I'm ready.
questions. So here's the thing. I'm going to be totally honest with you. Totally. This is Mr. Mullet being very honest.
Okay.
I get so excited when you post a new episode of Boxography. It is like I need to stop everything and I need to watch this. You usually post like every other Tuesday or something like that. I know
Yes.
when it's coming.
Yeah.
And you post like early in the morning, but like I know when I get up, like the second and fourth Tuesday of every month, that's gonna be up, and I can enjoy that. Like that's the first thing I
I'm
watch
glad.
on those days. Like I'm up, like at 6:30. I think it's you post at 6 or something like that, or early in the morning.
I schedule them for 4:30. I think it's set on Central Time.
Yeah.
So yeah, like about 5:30 your time is probably when it's live.
Yeah. So, love it. And it
Thank
is
you.
probably
That's
one of
so-
my
That's so nice.
it is one of my new favorite YouTube channels. So
Damn.
yes, but because, and it's interesting because I'm not a collector. I don't have the room for it, and I quite frankly don't know if I'm allowed. So I just kind of not like go that direction. I have some 3DS stuff because it's small. I have Switch stuff. It's small. I have that in a box, but that's for the most part new.
Mm-hmm.
But the stuff that you're looking at is large. It's cardboard, and it's still in pretty good condition.
Yeah, most of it.
But I think this really goes down to the personality, and you talk about it a lot too. The personality that these boxes have, and just every like the fine tuned things that they included in the manuals. Like, here's the thing now. Like when I'm going to play a new retro game, because it's all I play, I immediately go online and look for the manual because I think it's extremely fun to read through, especially from the 90s and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And it has so much character, and you highlight that so well on the channel. And it's something that's definitely overlooked in a way. Now it is, and we'll get into that. But
Oh yeah.
just go. What is boxography? Talk to us about boxography 101. What was your goal of the channel? Why did you do this, and etc.
I would say, what is boxography? I would call it a like a celebration of the old video game boxes of the I'll say primarily pre 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
There were so many cool boxes, cool video game boxes that were not just themselves cool, but came packed with really awesome stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of this is kind of a way to appreciate those, to show these to people who probably, I'm guessing most viewers are really just like me, who remember all this stuff and just love seeing it again.
Mm-hmm.
I also kind of like, part of my goal is also to show people who didn't grow up with this stuff, like, look at all this awesome stuff. Like, this stuff like so much of this stuff was created with such care that it kind of deserves to be seen if you weren't around when it originally came out. So it's kind of a little bit of both. It's like, hey, you remember this, or like, do you remember this? Look at how awesome. Let's spend some time just going back and looking at these. Or if you don't remember this, check it out for the first time because it's awesome. So it the idea came up when I had built up a pretty, I'd say a fairly substantial collection, and then I was like, well, I'm the only person enjoying these boxes of games that I have that I love so much. So kind of the thing that really started it was a way for me to like share it with other people and just show others like, oh, look at this box. This one's cool. This one's cool. What about this one? Check out this one. This one's awesome too.
Yeah, and some of the details that were put on these early boxes, and then diving deep down into like the manuals and stuff like that, and they didn't have to do that. You talk about it, and I think it's a really cool idea. Is like the F-Zero. You have that really cool comic in there.
Yeah.
Or the WarioWare. The stickers. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It's
so awesome. And I mean, like those, you've got Wing Commander that came with blueprints of the freaking, spaceships in the game. There's Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego came with a full world almanac. Like just so much cool stuff to be found in these.
Yeah. And then I'm going back to Lord of the Films, and he was basically talking about what's your most, I guess, rarest complete in box. And then he just saw, I just had looping some of your thumbnails, and he saw the Earthbound complete in box. I don't know at the time. You had a story about that if you wanted to go a little bit more.
Yeah. To answer his question, Earthbound, probably, yeah. I also have I don't think this is as rare as I once thought it was, but it's still pretty cool. I have a Virtual Boy in the Blockbuster box that would, if you rented it from Blockbuster, I've got one of those. So it's those, it's probably one of those two things. But so Earthbound I bought when it was like I forgot how much I paid, but it was like $500 or $600 on eBay.
Wow.
This was like 2000. This is probably oh gosh, 2000. This is probably like 2014, maybe 2015.
It's insane now.
I felt like an idiot, but I just wanted it so bad. I was like, you know what? I got it for like I had my wife give it to me for my birthday or for Christmas or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I felt stupid for paying so much, but I was like, I don't care. I just want it.
Mm-hmm.
And now it sells for like $2,200 on eBay. So like that was like, and you see that and you're like, oh my gosh. The first thought in your mind is, if I sell this, I've just made $1,700. But then the second thought is, but then I don't have it anymore. So I'm not, I've never sold anything. I don't think I've ever sold anything. The most I've ever done is like games that are like really like barely even a part of a collection, because they're just like a game that I don't like, that's not noteworthy, that basically means nothing to me. Sometimes I'll trade those to other, especially people in the Polykill Discord, like we'll do a trade or something. But yeah, I never sell any of my stuff. But yeah, Earthbound is fun. If you're not familiar, it comes in a giant box.
Yep.
And it comes with it came with the strategy guide for Earthbound. The strategy guide doubles like as the manual,
mm-hmm.
and it doubles as a manual and a strategy guide, but I guess it triples because it's also like a travel brochure for all the different places in Earthbound. So, and there's like little newspapers for each of the towns in there. And there's a lot of just ancillary kind of world building information. And it's so much fun. It's one of the best it's kind of one of the iconic video game boxes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, really cool. I did want to get to this because it's interesting, because I knew this was going to come up, and I had actually a question about it. But Puma Beast, a viewer here, he's younger, and he is talking about I'm 25. I never grew up with this boomer stuff. So let's talk about it. So one thing too is we have this younger generation that it hasn't been exposed to this, so they don't get it. And now you have any now AAA stuff, Nintendo Switch. There's absolutely nothing like you can get a case, but inside you're just gonna have maybe a code for a digital download now. So
yeah, a lot of times, yeah.
Yeah, so now we're seeing this fading out, partly because of expense and cost and stuff like that. But do you know any other reasons why this faded out? Or just people like Puma not interested in it, or is it something else?
Why boxes have faded
Like
out?
boxes
the
and
art
the
of
whole
making a good
character
box?
of the game,
Yeah.
the packaging and stuff like that. Is it because of the digital
Yeah,
age?
I really think I think that's as simple as that. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's all there is to it.
Just the
really.
digital age. I
And
guess
it's just kind of naturally with digitization of all this stuff. Yeah, that just there's less things being sold. I still do buy my stuff, like my PS5. I have the disc model of that, so I'm still hanging on to all that. Most of my Switch games I buy the physical copies of, so I still do that. But I mean, like, even people like me, for instance, like, I use Steam plenty. I have just like everybody else, I have way too many games on Steam. Obviously those don't have boxes,
right.
It's just it's there is something to be said for just being able to sit in your living room and be like, I want a new game, and then download it 5 minutes later. You don't have to load up and go to the mall, hope that they have the copy that you want and all that kind of stuff. So I mean, yes, there's obvious reasons why downloading has many benefits. So like, I can't blame companies for not making awesome boxes anymore. But it is also still at the same time sad to see, like, that they basically don't exist anymore.
It is sad, but I just don't think it would be the same right now. I mean, it's just, to be fair, there's really no use for it, right?
Yes.
Everything's digital, everything's fiber optics, etc. And I agree, but then again, you look back at this, and you could pick up. You have the physical copy, you have it in your hands. You're looking at the back of the box. It just goes back into that nostalgia, right? We all buy into nostalgia, except for Burger Champ, since he doesn't buy into nostalgia. But we'll see. But
yeah, definitely not him.
No. So you have that. You could look at it. You have that experience of, you're going to the store, you're picking this up. I have experiences of, I pre-ordered something. I pre-ordered Nintendo 64 games back in the day, and you have that physical box. You're looking at it. You're on the way home with it. You're looking at every little detail of it. It's just, I guess, an experience of gaming that you kind of miss if one is still into gaming when they get as an adult, which all of us are. So it's really cool. It's interesting, but. Well, looking at your specifics of your rarest game, you would say that it is.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's any. I'm kind of like looking up at my stuff right now. I can't think of anything that I have that's more rare. Maybe the Tetris McNugget. I think you probably seen my video on that one, or heard us talking about it on Polykill. That one's fairly rare too. It's a dedicated handheld, like it's basically another Tiger Electronics that's shaped like a chicken McNugget, and it plays Tetris. It came out in China a few years ago. But yeah, like, I guess another one I do have, Plumbers Don't Wear Ties, which now you can get that from limited run games. But I guess as far as original games go, it's fairly rare. But yeah, if you're talking strictly rarity, I feel like there's something that that's kind of slipping my mind that I'm not really thinking of. But yeah, I'd probably have to say either Earthbound or the Virtual Boy. And oh, you know what? There is one more thing. I have a Power Glove in a box. That's not the Power Glove box. It's like a briefcase, sort of.
Okay.
And what's interesting about the briefcase is that nobody knows why it exists. So like, you can find these on eBay, but nobody knows if they were there. There are like 3 or 4 rumors about what they were. Some people say they were just sold to consumers, like they're kind of similar to, you remember the little black boxes with the handle on top that you could put NES games in?
Yes.
That's
Mhm.
it's similar to that. So some people say it was just sold to consumers. But there are also rumors that it was only given to like Nintendo salesmen going around to retailers to show off the Power Glove, or go into retailers or go into trade shows to show off the Power Glove in these briefcases. So that's another kind of rumor that is as to like where this thing came from. But there's no hard evidence at all. I spent like a whole week researching, trying to get to the bottom of this, and I'm actually probably going to do a video on it at some point, just kind of going over all the ifs, ands, or buts. But I still have not found any conclusive answer to the question at all. All I have is kind of stories from people, just kind of like anecdotal stories from people. So that's one, maybe the Power Glove carrying case that I have.
You haven't done a video on that yet, have you?
Correct, not yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's coming. It's hopping. I did want to get to, you have a few questions here in the chat. Joe Boyce asked a really good question here. Rob, you seem to be system agnostic. You talk about old school PC gaming and a variety of consoles. Any
Yes.
major libraries on your list to check out that you haven't really looked at yet?
That's a great question. Oh. Yes. I would say I'd say there's a couple. Someday I would like to get my hands on a Commodore 64.
Mm-hmm.
And build up a little bit of a library for that. Another one that I'm actually going to be so the way my wife and I do Christmas is we pretty much just get ourselves our own presents and like hand each other the box to wrap. So this year is something I've been wanting for a few years now. I'm finally making the plunge and getting a Super Famicom.
Ooh.
So delving into the Japanese, the Japan only Super Nintendo library is something that I haven't done yet that I really want to. So Super Famicom games, yes, for sure, but I'm finally dipping my toe into that. Sega Saturn is another one that I have nothing at all related to. I don't have a Sega Saturn. I don't have any Sega Saturn games. It's probably the most major console that I don't have any games, that I don't own, anything of currently. That and like the Sega Master System. I've never played one of those, and I don't have any of their stuff.
Yeah, Sega Saturn, that's kind of up there. I mean, that stuff is pretty rare. Some of it, at least.
Yeah. And then, like I also, like a CDI, I don't have stuff like that either. But probably I'd say the most kind of the biggest console that I don't have and never had are Sega Saturn and the Sega Master System.
Oh, okay. And so do you prefer, like, as far as like boxes or anything's concerned, do you prefer like the PC? Do you prefer like the clamshell from Sega? Do you have a preference?
Yes, I prefer. Well, okay. Are you talking about the physical box or just? So, all right, I guess two answers. Well, maybe even just one. I think for me, it's tied between PC and NES.
Okay.
Both of those, I have. So for different reasons, actually, PC boxes, a lot of those just tend to come with the coolest stuff. So that's kind of why I like those so much, because they just often have really cool things in them. And they're a little bit bigger and all that. They also have like a little bit more of a gloss to them, like just a little bit more. So I love PC boxes, and NES ones I kind of have the most nostalgia for, because those are the ones that when I was little, I remember seeing those in the stores, on the shelves, like behind glass cases, whatever the situation was. Those are the ones that I kind of like, of course, Sega Genesis was another one, and then a little bit after that, Super Nintendo and all that. But
Mm.
Nintendo, those were the ones that I kind of have the most fond memories of just seeing and really wanting when I was
Really?
little. Just just being like, oh, I wish I could have all these. And I had plenty of Nintendo games growing up. It wasn't like I was in a situation where I didn't buy too many. Like I had enough, I had plenty, but there were just so many of them. And I just remember all the art for those and just remembering I just wish I could have them all because all the art just looked so great for all of them. So I think Nintendo is what I have the most nostalgia for. And those are really fun. So for me personally, those are kind of the most fun to buy because I get one in the mail and I'm like, oh, I remember seeing this. And it's just, I just love just looking at it. Even if it doesn't have anything particularly cool inside,
Mm-hmm.
that's all right. I just really love just looking at them, just because of the memories that I have seen, just because I remember seeing them in stores.
Ah, so that's the nostalgia.
Definitely.
It's biting back at you. No, I understand. So I'm not terribly nostalgic for it, but
Mhm.
Super Nintendo. I started to get into the Super Nintendo probably about 10 years ago, as far as playing the games, because I was younger at the time. I didn't, it wasn't my system. 64 was, but I tend to enjoy the Super Nintendo packaging, the boxes, the box art a little bit more so, just because they were all over the place, and they had some hilarious. They had some hilarious ones, and they had some extremely cool ones, but. Just I think you've talked about it in a few podcasts ago, but just like the worst SNES boxes. I did Rival Turf with with Blink a few weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
And that is hilarious. And then you have Phalanx, or is that what?
Yeah, Phalanx,
Phalanx,
Banjo
yeah.
guy.
And that always is number one on every list. I mean, it's just like the most bizarre.
Destined.
But then you have some real detailed ones and some beautiful ones you have Metroid. I think that has a really cool, amazing Super Metroid stage.
Oh, that's funny because I actually really don't like the Super Metroid box art.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's colorful. Mario Paint, another one, but
Mario Paint.
So
Super Nintendo for my personal favorites are PC and Nintendo.
Okay.
I would also say that Atari 2600 has some of just flat out the best art, as well as the Magnavox Odyssey 2, which I picked up one of those not too long ago.
Mm-hmm.
Their games have really awesome box art, but Super Nintendo does have some of the very best box art. Castlevania, Super Castlevania, Turtles in Time, those two. Which Contra is the Super Nintendo one? Contra
3.
It's not Alien Wars. Contra 3.
Yeah,
that one is awesome. Those, for my money, are top tier. You pretty much cannot beat the covers on those games.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I mean, I think a few of them are pretty interesting. The thing is, I didn't grow up with NES, so I don't have that experience. But I think, what are some of your favorite NES?
Far as box art goes, I'm part of me is once again I'm looking up at I'm looking up at my shelf right now trying to remember specifically. A few that stand out. This is not one that I own currently, but I had it when I was little, and I always loved the box art. A Boy and His Blob.
Okay,
that one's up there. Let's see. The Mario games were always cool. Some people really love those. I was always kind of neutral on the box art.
Mm-hmm.
I was a big fan of all the Black Label games, pretty much. I mean, that includes Mario 1, but I just something about the Black Label with the kind of giant pixel art on all of those. One that stands out is Hogan's Alley was one that I always thought was cool. Kung Fu was another one that I always thought was great. Metal Gear is good. Yeah. Contra is good. All those are fun. What am I leaving out? Metroid. Well, Metroid was basically it was kind of a black box.
Yeah, so it was like a silver box.
Yeah, of course. Oh, you can't leave out Legend of Zelda. That's a classic. Because it's just got it's gold with the emblem, and you can see the gold cartridge on the inside. Even like oddly like Bubble Bobble.
Okay.
That's not. I mean, that was on arcades, of course, beforehand, so not purely just a Nintendo game. But the art on that was always fun. So many of the ones. Oh, of course, Mega Man 1 with like the 5-year-old drew it with the colored pencil art is one of the all like I even remember at the time seeing at the store when I was I don't remember how old I was when I got a Nintendo, but I was like 6 probably. And even then I remember seeing that box in the store and being like, what went wrong here? Like, why is this? How did this come to be the box art for this game?
Yeah.
So that one is hilariously bad to kind of take another approach. But I mean, yeah, so like, I guess those are kind of the ones that stand out to me the most. But like just about any Nintendo game whatsoever, even if the box art is just kind of mid, I look at them like, oh, I remember that. And like, I just have such fond memories of it regardless.
So let me ask you this, Rob. So did the physical game boxes influence your buying decisions growing up though? Or did you already know what you wanted? Like going to the store?
What? I would say they probably, I would say they did. Yeah. And not so much, and not even from a collector standpoint, because I did not keep the boxes when I was little.
Yeah,
I probably tore them open, lost the manual in 10. I probably left the manual in the car. I read it on the way home, and then like probably left it in the car and ran inside with the game.
Yeah.
But I do remember that did have a big influence on the games I would buy, because I remember there were so many games that I knew were fun because I played them at a friend's house. Like Bad Dudes was one.
Oh yeah.
Kung Fu was another one. Both of those I loved growing up, but I never bought those when I was little because like when I would be in a store and my parents, if it was like, you know, a time where my parents were like, all right, you can get a new game now, pick one out. I would pretty much just go by the cover art and be like, this one looks cool. This Wizards and Warriors or whatever it is with Fabio. This one looks awesome. This is going to be a great game. That's why I bought that. That's why I bought A Boy and His Blob. That's probably why I got most of the Nintendo games that I had at the time.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't always work out.
Yeah. Let's see. I have a few. Let's catch up on chat here. So let's see. Let's see. Puma Beast, he wants me to tell you that I'm sorry he had to touch and play a Saturn, the worst system ever. I never played
system ever.
I never played a Saturn before, so I'm not too sure. Have you played one?
I've never played one at all.
Okay,
but I do hear that there is a very strong shmup library on the Japanese Saturn. It is region locked, to my understanding. So if I do get one someday, I may just go straight for the Japanese Saturn on that one, because I don't know. I know of one game on the Saturn, and that's Panzer Dragoon.
Yes,
that's supposed to be really good.
Yes.
I'm sure they have a Japanese version of that as well. So I would just probably go. This would be the only console that I just went straight to the Japanese version of.
Yeah. Lord of the Films agrees with you about the Mega Man NES packaging.
Oh yeah,
really good.
Even Mega Man 2, like it's much better than the first one, but it's still pretty bad. The cover art.
Yeah, I got you. Burger says the Famicom versions of a lot of games hit better box art than the NES versions, and I would agree with that.
Yes,
they definitely
that's true.
do.
And same for Super Famicom versus Super Nintendo. In fact, on that one, I love the Super Metroid box art.
Really, I don't think I've ever seen it. I'll have to take a look.
Look at that, and look up especially on Famicom. I think it's just Mario, just the first Mario game. If it's the one I'm thinking of, it's got a very fun cover, whereas in the United States we just got the picture, the black box label with Mario doing a jump on the front. Pretty much. Like I have seen some, and I can't remember which ones specifically off the top of my head. I have seen a few where I'm like, wow, we actually did get the better version of that in North America. But 99 times out of 100, the box art for the Japanese version of whatever game is much better than what we got, even when we did get really good stuff.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with you. Some of the things that I've seen as compared to what we got over here. Burger Champ has actually Space Fuzz asked, what about the OG Final Fantasy?
The OG Final Fantasy.
That was your first video.
That was my first video. That's one of my favorite boxes.
Yes.
Not for the art though. The art I think is pretty. It's actually really, really just generic on that one. Yeah, that could be the cover to any fantasy RPG.
Okay, yeah, right.
You could put it on anything, but I love that one mostly because of the big fold out. Basically a poster, but it's a big fold out with all of. It's got the pixel. Like it's got the sprite of every single bad guy in the game and like their stats and everything, and the big layout of all that just is one of my favorite things in any video game box.
Yes, and that was like amazing. Like when I saw that, when you did that video, I mean, just I would love that. As a kid, just to look at that, I would look at that map for probably hours in that manual. As a kid, I think.
Yeah, the manual is so thick too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was like one of the main games where I was like, I've got to show somebody else this. The best way I could think of to do that was to make a YouTube channel.
Yeah, absolutely. Burger Champ asks, what box art purchase do you think most lived up to the hype? Which ones didn't?
Oh my gosh.
It's a good one.
Oh man, that's a good question. Maybe no. I almost said A Boy and His Blob, but that one actually isn't. It's okay. It's not bad, but it's not great. Maybe Contra. Contra had cool box art.
Really?
And it's a good game. Yeah, I mean they ripped the box art straight off of Predator, but I didn't know that at the time. I just thought it looked cool. That's definitely up there. And which one didn't? I would say I always get the name of this wrong. It's the I think it's Wizards and Warriors.
Okay.
Wizards and Warriors 2. It's Iron Sword. That's the part I forget. It's the game with Fabio on the cover. That's where I get my.
That's where you have
my
your avatar
picture. Yeah, Iron Sword, Wizards and Warriors 2. For some reason I thought this looked cool with Fabio on the cover holding a sword. And that game, I do remember playing this game a lot, and it was pretty terrible. It's like this slippery, slidey platforming. And that's actually all I remember. All I remember is I think the first or second level, you're jumping up the side of a mountain, and everything just feels so slippery that it's just like the game just feels bad to play. But I played it a ton because that was one of the games that I had. So that one definitely did not work out. Maybe Mickey Mouse Capades. Or I think it's just Mickey Mouse Capade is one that does have pretty cool box art that I did like. I don't know if it holds up. I mean, I'm sure it doesn't really hold up, but I did like it when I was little. That DuckTales also. I bought that for the cover, and I say that I bought that for the cover. I was also a DuckTales fan, so there was that too. That was everybody likes a good DuckTales on NES. So yeah, those are a few that worked out and did not.
Yes. Yeah. So let's switch gears to let's go like print, all right? Manuals and magazines. Now now you've been so on your podcast you have a segment where you do read, or you basically have like a book discussion about it's hilarious, about a gaming magazine issue that you read.
Yes.
And so obviously you grew up with gaming magazines. You had a subscription, Nintendo Power, I'm assuming.
I never had, I never even read Nintendo Power. I maybe even only read like one or two issues ever of Nintendo Power. I don't know why.
Really?
Like whenever I was at a friend's house and they had one, I would always read through it. So I don't really know why, but I was always drawn to the two that I read were GamePro and Electronic Gaming Monthly, and out of those, Electronic Gaming Monthly was my favorite. But that and GamePro, those were my go-to magazines back in the day.
Yes. Yeah, I was more of a Nintendo Power.
Okay. Yeah,
So
a lot of people were.
If I had it my way, if it was a perfect world, I would probably want to seek out every single issue of Nintendo Power, have a built magazine rack in my house that I put together myself so it's imperfect, and then put all these magazines in there. But
that would be your collecting project.
That would be my collecting project. So
that would be awesome.
First off, I have no idea how to woodwork very well. So I probably would have to start to watch a few YouTube videos on that.
Probably.
And then once I would have that rack built, then I would be searching for these old Nintendo Powers, and some of them are pretty pricey. So, do you know of any like magazines now, game magazines that are pretty rare or pricey, or do you get into that as much?
No, I don't really. I've never felt like, I need to start collecting this. Maybe because I think I kind of just want to devote my collecting resources to games, because those are what I kind of like the most. I do really, really enjoy going back and reading the old, especially Electronic Gaming Monthly. I really do have fun going back and reading those. The Video Game History Foundation has an archive, just a pretty new archive. Like it came up this year of all of those magazines, and I love reading through them. It's not something that for whatever reason, I just haven't felt compelled to actually collect the physical copies of it. I mean, if somebody had a truckload of them and it was like, do you want these? Yes, I would definitely take them.
Mm-hmm.
But it's nothing that I don't feel, compelled to put in, the time and the money and the energy to start that collection for whatever.
So you don't have a collection of any type of magazines, or not something that you tend to do? Okay.
No.
But now manuals, on the other hand, obviously you do complete in box. You aim for complete in box. What is your take on manuals, though? Do you enjoy them more than the box art, or is it equal, or?
It kind of, it's, of course it depends. Like some games have great art and poor manuals. Some have great manuals and the box art is just okay. But like in general, I would say a good manual is more fun to me than good box art. I really love great box art, but it's not. I wouldn't. In very rare cases, would I feel like a game is worthwhile to put up on Boxography for just the cover art. Mm-hmm. However, I think there are plenty of cases where I would do a video on it for just the manual. So I think a good manual is more important to me than good box art. It's just, it's kind of, as fun as art is, it's really fun to see what kind of things people put in manuals, whether it's art there or backstory, or maybe just like lots of pictures and little extra things to kind of help fill out the game. Like especially in going back to PC games, again, well, I guess Wing Commander, for instance, there's a whole like in-world magazine in that game to flip through, and it's like it's kind of like a military magazine,
right? You're
just kind of learning about the world. The Space Quest series does those too. One game that I have, but I haven't done yet, is Space Quest 4.
Oh gosh!
And there's a whole magazine in there. Space Quest 5 also has a great one. Space Quest 5 I don't own yet, but I do know that that box has a like kind of a National Enquirer style magazine in that one with just a kind of outrageous
it's hilarious
articles and stuff like that. Yeah, it's crazy. A lot of those Sierra games and Origin games have really cool stuff like that.
Yeah, and you probably agree, but you find that the RPGs have much more detailed manuals and they read more like a book. It seems like.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 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 You're right. The RPGs, because there's just so much more to cover, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
They're a lot of those. They do tend, they do kind of veer more toward bigger, thicker manuals with cooler stuff on the inside.
Yeah, and just even like a game like Donkey Kong Country,
Mm-hmm.
amazing game, just in general, but just looking at the manual, you have like a little story in between at the beginning, and it's hilarious to read through, and then some little other things here and there that you can pick up on as you're reading through. It just adds a little bit of charm, and that's something that we keep going back to. We keep going back to.
Definitely, 100%. Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. It's I just love it. I think, if I could, I would really mainly focus on manuals for me in general.
Really?
Yeah, and I think they do. You can pick up manuals. Just people, just like looking through it. I think that is like, to me, fun to actually look at and read through that stuff. And we can't forget to talk about the notes page. I mean, did you ever
the
use
notes
it?
page.
Did you use it?
I never did. Did you?
No, I don't think so. I don't think I ever did.
never did. I do have some. I got plenty of games in my collection where people did write stuff in the back, and it's always fun to see what kind of stuff they wrote down. But it's always like one line. Like they did it. They opened it one time to write down something on the top, and then never ever used it again. I don't think I literally don't think I have one with more than one line of notes on the back of it.
So when I go online and I look at the manuals and read through it, like the one for the Super Nintendo version of Carmen Sandiego, you can flip to the notes page and it's just all the codes back there that someone put in and they scanned in. But I think that would be, I guess you think about it. Yeah, you could put a note in there about that. I always looked at those and I was like, what are these about? Why would anybody want to put anything in here? Like,
yeah, and some of them have specifically kind of high score record pages. It's not even specifically notes, but it's just write down the score that you got, which is
yeah, it's arbitrary.
It's arbitrary, but it's like something so cute about it also.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's just so. You mentioned it before, but you didn't really read through the manuals as you were growing up, or did you?
I did, but I would read it on the way home from the store, and then probably never look at it again.
Okay.
I probably lost it in 5 minutes from like getting inside the house, which is my biggest regret ever, is not keeping all of that stuff from when I was little, not keeping the boxes and all that. I probably threw the box away in 2 seconds.
Yeah, I think a lot of us have that regret about things like that. I mean, I regretted, so does my brother-in-law, that we sold our GameCubes. It'd be nice to have a GameCube. Yeah, and they're so rare right now too. So do you recall specifically like any manual that sticks out to you? And you might have mentioned it already, but maybe something that you haven't covered yet for the
something that I haven't covered. So the Space Quest ones, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Sam and Max has a good one, and I don't even remember exactly what's in it, but I know on the front of the manual it says something about like it being a coloring book, and it's not actually, if I remember correctly. But I'll do a video on that one probably fairly soon, because that is one that I have. That's a really fun one. It's like all of the Origin games seem to have really good manuals. As far as ones that I haven't done videos on, my gosh, I have to pull up my list of games. So I have an ongoing list in the spreadsheet where I keep my list of all of the games I have. I also have it marked off like which ones which ones should I do a video on.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? Ratchet and Clank is actually a good one because the manual in that one, I'm looking off to the side so I can kind of look at my my list as I'm talking about this. But Ratchet and Clank's is pretty fun. It's like a giant fold out. The manual is a poster basically.
Oh.
So it's got like all this nice kind of art, and it's just presented in a kind of cool big poster format. But it is the actual manual. There's a game for Atari Lynx called Zybots that actually does the exact same thing, but it doesn't look as good as the Ratchet and Clank one. Flashback for Sega Genesis that's another one that has a comic, which I kind of have I'm not like a huge comic book fan or anything, but
Right.
the games that have comics in their manual, I have like a weak spot for those.
Yes. Yeah.
And that one was specifically done by people from Marvel. The one in Flashback was.
Okay.
So that's a pretty cool one. Yeah, I think off the top of my head, those are kind of those are a couple that stand out of having really good manuals specifically.
Nice. So Burger Champ says Swords and Serpents for NES had make your own map grids in the back of the manual. That's pretty cool.
Swords and Serpents.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta look this. I can't even like picture that game. Swords and Serpents NES.
Oh, Alpha Nerd, welcome in. Good to see you.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I remember this with the giant mouth thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, okay. I never played that. I might have to look into that one. That's pretty cool. Like it's just a notes page thing, but that's unique because that's not something that you ever saw in anything else. Like something specifically for that.
Burger has all the information, as we know.
You know, another one real quick that comes to mind is Police Quest 3. I think it is. I always get the Police Quest ones confused. Police Quest 3 because no, I think it's Police Quest 4. And no, it's not. Is it? I don't know. One of the Police Quest games. Because it's like the manual. So the manual is basically a police procedural book, and you have to use it in the game. Like at one point, for example, you arrest somebody for like, I think it's for drunk driving or something like that. And when you take them to the station, you have to do all of the exact right things when you're booking them, or else I don't remember if I think you like get a fail state and you get an end game if you don't do it right. So you're supposed to pull out your police procedural booklet and like search his pockets first, then hand them to the person hand his keys to the person in the window, then write his name down in this report, and then then take his handcuffs off. Like you have to do everything in a really specific order. So that's one that I know is pretty fun also.
Wow. Oh, very cool stuff. Well, let's see. I have so many more questions, but I think maybe we need to transition here. What do you think? What do you think?
I think it's time.
I think it's time. We
can continue answering questions.
We'll continue to go, but Rob, you're a guest, and you're also a sponsor. You provided a sponsored message, and I really appreciate this.
Oh, did I?
Yeah. So you are actually promoting a new channel, and I will read through what you have provided me so we can get everybody else involved here. So
let's hear it.
Today's episode of Pixilated Nonsense is brought to you by Boxography's Pornography. Join Rob as he sensually unboxes and explores classic pornographic media, products, and publications set to some of the best music in the adult film industry. Rob's pornography collection is rare, exclusive, and extensive, spanning the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. Some highlights include Rob's complete collection of Velvet, Screw, and Jugs magazines. Watch Rob pore over the crusty pages and explain to you his favorite photos. And the movies. Rob has them all from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Debbie Does Dallas, The Devil and Mrs. Jones Part 2, Taboo, Insatiable, Educated Mandy, Barbara and the Barbarian, New Wave Hookers, the opening of Misty Beethoven, Night Dreams, Behind Blue Eyes, Shameless, Flashpoint, Latex, The Masseuse, Chasey Loves Rocco, Bikini Beach, Hidden Obsessions, Torn, Blue Angels, Bobby Socks, and so much more. Lastly, don't miss out on the episode where Rob unboxes one of the first blow-up dolls, a used 1960s import from Japan. Boxography's Pornography is up now on OnlyFans. Note, Rob does not expose himself in any way. Thank you so
Only
much.
emotionally.
Thank you so much.
Can I show you something real quick? Can I run off screen for 2 seconds so I can show you
Absolutely.
something?
We
It's really
need
good.
we need to get this. We need to get this. And we have your we have this here, your sponsored ad, Boxography, complete in box, pornography. We have that running, so perfect. What we got?
Okay.
What do we got?
We have we have a porn game. Don't worry, this is okay for me to show.
Okay.
But it actually comes in an impressive box, and I've kind
Here we
of
go.
I don't know if it's something that I want to cover on the channel or not. Like I
No,
kind of
I
do,
think
but I
it would be
kind of
great.
don't. But so you get the exclusive peek.
We get the
of
peek.
Beat 'em and eat 'em
Okay.
for Atari 2600.
I've seen this. I've seen this before.
But look how great this box is. It folds out,
Okay.
and it comes. At first, it has like a registration card, like in the fold here.
Mm-hmm.
Then it comes. Then the game itself is in this kind of like faux leather little. Whoops. Can you see me still? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's in this faux leather little, like book, like little case thing. And here's the manual, and here's the game.
I think that would be
How
perfect.
good is that presentation?
This is awesome. No, you definitely do it because this, yeah, people will love this.
It's like so well put together, and it's a damn porn game for Atari.
Look
There
at
you go.
that. That's amazing. I love it. We'll give it a
Yeah.
little clap here. My gosh. We're how long ago have you been holding on to that?
I think I got this like 4 or 5 years ago.
Oh, okay. Well, appreciate that. I mean, that's
Yeah.
Thanks again, and be sure to tune into that. So
Yeah.
we're going to a little bit different because we have to do things. All right, so it's going to be confusing not only on Rob's end but my end too. But I don't know. But we'll figure it out. So do you? I'll give you some time to set some things up on your end. I got to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Maybe if you need to go to the bathroom, please.
I think I'm good.
Okay, good. Not too much root beer. So I'm going to, I'll put
Right.
my screen up as far as be right back. And then we'll start setting stuff up. We'll be live as we do it, so we'll just kind of talk through it and see.
And we're doing a Gradius competition, right? We're seeing
Yeah,
who can get
so
the higher score.
let's
Gradius 2.
so how about this? How about I do this? I'll pose a question to you and the chat, and maybe you can mull over it. So my idea was, and we could do something different. If someone has something else, by all means, but we would do 10 credits. So we would spend $250 each at the arcade. We would compete against each other, and over the course of those 10 credits, who had the highest score would be the winner. Now,
Okay,
we
that
won't
sounds
be
good.
adding up everything. We won't be adding up.
No.
No.
Just a single highest.
Just a
score.
single high score. We could do that. Or we can also, and this might be a little bit more work, but at the end of, like, you get a game over, this one, who had the highest score, and we can track who won each specific one, how many times. So if it was like 6-4 or something like that. But, the only thing to that is, it'd be harder to keep track as well. I'm on credit 2 or credit 3, etc. So especially at the
Right.
beginning.
We'd have to be keeping track, or like seeing, or us wait. One person waiting on the other person to die, that kind of stuff, depending
Yeah.
on how we.
Yeah.
But
All right.
yeah,
We'll
okay.
figure it out. I think the first one is good enough. So I'm going to run to the restroom real fast, and I will be back.
Floating down the river, floating down the river, man, floating down the river, and I don't know why. Floating down the river, floating down the river, man, floating down the river, and I don't know why. I'm not the one who steals your secrets. I'm not the one who tells you lies. I'm not the one who sees your demons. I'm not the one who walks you now.
All right. I am back. So we're on the
Okay.
other screen. Uh, well, I had some issues happened in the restroom. I don't know if we should go into it.
Uh-oh.
But uh-oh. I missed.
Oh no! Oh no! As far as restroom issues happening go, that one is fairly mundane. That one's,
Yeah,
that,
I
you
know,
can.
I know.
That's something you can
But
handle.
it's still, it's just like, oh man. All right, so let's walk this through here. Let's walk me through here. All right, I have my screen. Yes, I think we can. I don't know how. I mean, I think the way we're doing it is unintuitive, but I don't want to shut anything down at this point. So I think we can do what we did in practice, because it is pretty. Oh, the settings are pretty much up already in a way. I might have to make some adjustments. So I'm going to go on Discord, and you can use the channel I sent you. I think that should work, but we'll see. Should we? It would make more sense because your audio would be coming from Google Meet. Yes, so we are going to have some hiccups here, but that's okay. So we're in the gaming voice channel on mine. All right. All right. Bear with us. Okay. All right. I can hear you. You can hear me now. Okay. Perfect. Let me see what's going on over here. All right. So I'm on the stream. I can get your screen up. Okay. Okay. I just shared it. So how do I get into? Oh, I have to look at. So you can share your screen? Wait. Wait, we can get this. Yeah, right. But share your screen. How do I get it up in mine? Gaming. Okay. So watch stream. I think I have yours up. Okay, good. So just to be clear, where are we at? That actually doesn't look too bad. All right, that doesn't look too bad. I mean, just a few minor. I will get your sound up now. So you have your screen up. Oh, and just to be clear, I will the audio portion. What's that? So go ahead and start talking. Hello?
Yes, I was gonna say I don't know which sound you're talking about. You obviously you want my voice, but
No, it's up. It's up. It's
you
good.
probably don't want my game sound because then it's gonna conflict with your game sound, and you don't want both of those.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think of that. So I should have. But yeah, you're right. So let's just do that. Let's do that. Let me get my thing. I can't reach my controller. Don't shut down the computer. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Where'd my controller go? Oh, here we go. I found it. All right. As I'm looking at it, it looks pretty good. So if something doesn't sound right, doesn't look right, just let me know. But I'm fine.
We'll see if it goes into slideshow mode once we start.
Okay. I think this could work. Uh-oh. I'm having controller issues now. That's fine.
Okay.
All right. This Gradius 2, yeah. All right. The Japanese version. Now I have muted, so I think the game sound's coming in. Let me look. That's fine. All right.
You doing
Yeah, the game sounds.
Japanese late ver?
What's that? So we're original. All
Sorry,
right.
you broke up a little bit.
Broke
I think
up?
we're doing Japanese late version.
Yeah, Japanese late. Can you hear me? Oh, you know what I forgot? I'm on
Which of the versions are you doing? Japanese late version?
Japanese. All right. I'm still on Google Meet. Let me turn that off. Sorry.
You there?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Okay.
I was
Yes, you're coming in clear sometimes, and sometimes you're like very staticky and like kind of like it's choppy.
well, no, I was on Google Meet still, so it was slowing down my computer. I forgot to turn off. So I just did that.
Oh, okay. That's probably
Yeah. So I probably sound
Yeah.
better now. So, okay.
so it's the I can hear you. I can make out what you're saying,
Is
but
it
it's still doing the same thing.
I think it's low. Let me turn up the volume.
But I can hear you. Well, I could. I don't know if you're talking now.
No, I'm not. I am now. So I'm just looking at this.
Now it's better.
Okay.
Okay,
I was
now it's
just looking at the settings
That's
on
perfect.
Discord.
Yes, 100%.
100%. Okay.
Tell me, I'm ready to go when you tell me to.
Okay. Where am I at? So did you put 10 credits on your thing? Can you put 10 credits? You there? Hello? Did we lose him?
Oh, let me do that. All right, let me actually start the. Not yet. Let me.
Oh, you're good.
I'm here. Yeah, let me get my
I was
credits. in.
scared.
Yes, I can hear you.
I was scared. Yeah, we should probably write down some of these scores.
I can hear you.
Yes, I can hear you. I'll be ready when you are.
Okay.
You good? I'm ready when you are.
I'm ready. You wanna say go? You wanna go?
Yes. 3, 2, 1, go. All right.
Yes.
I'm up. I usually go with the last option. I don't know what you've experienced.
Let's go.
Yes. All right. We got to focus. Not good so far. Not good.
Oh, really? Okay, that's interesting.
What?
I've been going with the first.
Okay. Oh, man, I'm off. I think there's a little bit of...
Oh, crap, actually. I already messed up my power-ups.
Did you? Yeah, I've been messing up mine, too. I'm already boned, man. I already lost a life.
I accidentally got a speed twice before I got lasers.
Yeah, I need to...
Did you? What did you die to?
I don't know. I died to a dragon, and it's rough. This starts off pretty tough, man. Like tougher than it needs to be. To tell you the truth.
The music on this dragon part is awesome.
It is. It's really cool. I'm boned again. Oh, I don't know, Rob. I usually start off really bad when I play this game. For some reason, I just got to get a feel for it.
Yeah, you just need to get your warm-ups.
Yeah. I think we both do. Well, maybe not. Yeah, maybe not you. I can't even get past like the first few obstacles. All right. And one thing though about these games is you do really need to focus, pay attention.
Yes. Speaking of focusing and paying attention, I'm gonna not do that for a second because I would like to point out.
Yeah.
Speaking of box art, the key art for the Steam store for this game is very good. It looks really cool.
Yes. So you have the collection too.
I died.
I picked it up on Switch.
Yeah, the collection.
Yeah, this is a really good collection.
Okay, so the Switch box.
Yeah.
The Switch art is probably the same. It looks
Yes,
so good.
yes. Yeah, and they did a really good job with this collection too. Oh, come on. So many good games. I've probably put over 60 hours into this. Damn. Boned again.
I put a lot of time into it because, yeah, I went through Gradius and Salamander and Life Force.
Okay.
And I haven't done this one yet.
I've
just practicing.
I've just done Life Force.
The other night when we were playing.
Yeah.
But yeah, a second ago I got just the dumbest death. I just flew into a single random bullet.
I did too. I'm almost at my game over, and I'm game over. I've lost my credit. Oh man, I didn't get that. That's terrible. Okay, so I'm on my credit. I've wasted my credit. So we'll go again.
First game over?
Yep. Got to get it out of the way, right? So do you usually get just 2 speed ups? Crap.
Right. Yeah. You gotta get the first death out of the way.
Got to get it out. So
yeah, 2 is usually what I go for.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really like getting any more than that.
I mean, you just all over the place.
Same for you? Ah, damn. I just flew into the ground.
It just feels like it's just so slippery with more than just
Yeah,
2.
mine's going bad too.
You're just hitting stuff all over the place. All right. So you're in the cave.
Yeah, it's so like it's so easy to die. Like nothing, basically.
Yeah, I mean, stuff just comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere. And you're scrambling. So my ideal to getting out of the first level is if I have 2 speeds, a missile, 2 options, and a shield, but that hardly ever happens. Okay, good. That hardly ever happens.
Yeah, and sometimes you have to be in weird spots of the
Damn
screen,
it.
like too close to the edge than you really should be.
I got boned, man. Boned again. It just takes one good run, though.
Again.
Takes one good run.
The part where all those like aliens start coming out and flying out of the eggs.
Yeah, the face huggers.
This is the part that I need to practice. This is the part that I need to practice for sure.
Yeah, I mean, that part's not terrible once you get it down, but
Okay, I'm at the boss.
it does take some practice. You at the boss, okay.
Oh, I guess you can see. Well, you probably aren't watching my screen.
Yeah, I'm at the first boss with only a power-up. But I do think...
Those things are a pain. Face huggers.
I do think we were a bit delayed,
Yeah.
but oh well. Ooh.
I died. I was just about to say this boss isn't too bad.
Yeah.
Once you know how he works, and then I died to him seconds before I was about to point that out.
Oh,
So my game is over.
Your game is over. I see that.
Yeah, we are for sure.
Yeah. So I am hitting the alien cave as we speak, but probably on a delay on your end. But maybe we'll catch up. I don't know. Woo! I almost did it. All right. So it's going through. I wish I had an option. I don't have that.
Good luck.
Yeah. Oof. All right. Getting some weaving down. So I would assume that if we hit, we'll keep track of hitting over 100,000. I don't think we'll get over 100,000 in these fresh runs. So once we hit 100,000, or if we do, we should get that score down. Damn it. Man. All right, I got my other game over. I'm on my 8th credit. I'm going through these really fast now, man. Gosh. Laura the Films, if you're still here,
Oh crap! I picked up the wrong power up.
Yeah, it happens. Laura the Films, if you're still here, you can ask me that question. I see that. All right. No. Oh, man. I'm getting boned. I'm terrible. All right, just need one good one. Game over. Oh my gosh. terrible.
Deploy them all. Heat up.
I mean, how does one get good at these games? It just feels like you reach a point where you just don't get good, or you feel like you're just stalled out, and they could nag on you for a while at least. Man.
All right, up to the cave again.
Okay.
Ripple laser.
We have 10 credits. I think, well, I'm down to 7. Oh, man. Yeah, but this music is awesome.
Music's great.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people say this one is a lot harder than Gradius one, and
Okay.
I don't know if to me it feels that way. Like Gradius one for me was really hard.
Really?
And this one I'm doing terrible. But like, yeah, but wait, I just died to a random thing as I say that. But like I feel like, and that happens, like I feel like I died to more random stuff on this one. I don't know, it's kind of weird. Like the game doesn't feel as hard as the Gradius one to me, even though I do terrible at it.
Well, I don't think anyone...
It's like the hard parts are not as hard, but there's more random stuff that you can die to.
There's just stuff all over the place. Yeah, I get it.
Heat up.
Crap.
Heat up.
It's just so disappointing. I'm timing these dragons
I
a
know.
little wrong.
Alright, I'm to the boss again, but I don't have lasers or anything, so we'll see how this goes.
This is a hard boss if you don't have like 4 options, but you could do it.
Yes, I have no options and no lasers.
Oh wow. Yeah. I'm at the first boss
I
again.
died to like a random bad guy.
Yeah.
This is bad.
Yeah.
I died again.
Yeah, you're in the loop.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm in the death loop now.
Oh gosh. Just with only a laser and 2 speed ups, I was able to beat the bird boss.
Great. Okay, I'm I'm at 0 lives, but I'm at the boss again with a laser. So let's see if I can do any better this time.
Yeah.
I don't have anything else, but I do have at least a laser.
Yeah. I think you could be done if you have the laser.
Nope. Died faster
Okay.
than any of them.
Okay.
You what?
Never mind. You died.
All right, that's 2 credits for me.
Okay. Yeah, they
So
go
bad.
fast. We were burning through our quarters, man.
I know, we really are.
Heal.
Jeez.
We're gonna have to go beg our parents for a couple more quarters.
Yes. Oh man, that's what I'm.
Holy crap! I just died to one of the opening
Yep.
little
That's been me.
patterns of bad guys.
That's been me.
I don't even know what I'm doing anymore.
I think once we get to the top 5, if we have 5 credits left, we just write down our scores because
Glad I'm not alone.
Yes. Yeah. I'm in the loop now in stage 2.
Peter.
There's just so much stuff. I guess this is what helps me as I prepare for the getting better at this game.
Sometimes I randomly get an extra life during the fire dragons.
Yeah, sometimes you do because they are worth so much points, and at the generally it's like the first bonus is at 20,000, then after that it's at 150,000. All right, I just lost another credit.
Oh, is that it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know I didn't know you were supposed to get one at 20,000.
Yeah, it's the first time.
Destroy them all.
But that makes sense.
Peter. Peter.
Damn it! I was gonna say this is it. I'm not gonna get boned.
Peter.
So I think what I'm gonna do, like before most streams, I'm going to play this game on like 4 credits to see how far I can get, and maybe by like the end of the year I'll have beaten it.
Full lazy.
Yeah.
I would like
do that.
I would
that's
like.
that's a good idea.
Yeah,
Just getting some consistent practice.
yeah. Like at the beginning of a stream, take 10 minutes, get 4 credits, and see how far you can get.
Yeah. That sounds smart.
But then what I want to do is I want to like, not counting this, but I want to add it up and like see how much money it took me to beat the game. Like if I went to the
That's gonna be fun.
if I went to the arcade, for so many
Holy
weeks, how much it would cost. We could get bets going on it too.
This is going so bad.
Yeah, it can't get any worse.
I died to the bird just a second ago, and I actually literally don't think he's ever killed me before.
I got another game over, man. I'm on my 5th credit. I'm gonna have to.
This is ugly.
I'm gonna have to start getting. Wow. I didn't think it was gonna go this bad.
Me either.
Destroy them all.
I felt pretty confident that I could regularly get past the second boss.
Peter.
That has not been the situation.
Peter.
Okay.
What's your score at the moment? What's your high score at the moment?
I don't know.
It says it at the top of the screen.
Well, I know that, but I haven't been checking. Well, at the moment though, I have 7,900.
What is it? Okay.
Yeah.
You see your high score next to it?
Oh, 68. 68,600. What about you?
Uh, 85,600.
All right. All right. I didn't even think about that. It keeps track of your high score because we're on the credits. I'm so used to I'm just used to playing on 1 credit as practice. It's like, well, you start with this level and you see how far you can make it, and then if you die, you just start over
Yeah.
from the very beginning. Just because it's just such a, you're just
Right.
kind of boned anyway if you lose all your stuff.
Yep. And I just died to one of these little arm things.
Oh, I hate those. They were in the other games
You have
too.
to you have to race past them really quickly.
Well, I saw that if you shoot at them, they retract down.
Yeah, they do that. For me personally, that hasn't really been
Okay.
helpful, because by the time if I try doing that, maybe it is in general, but for me it doesn't help because they just reach back out again by the time I get up and trying to pass them. Whenever I try to do it.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, this alien thinks face. Okay, I got away from the face huggers, but I have 0 lives once again, and I'm on the second boss.
Yeah.
Now. I'm sure he will kill me again.
That boss is tough.
Shoot it in the head.
Yep, I died.
Oh gosh.
To one of his dumb little projectiles.
It's so hard to get past. They're all over the place. It's bullet hell. You have to have you have to have options. Okay.
Are we going just to 5 credits now, like you said, or are we doing all 10?
Yeah, we'll do 10. I mean, we're burning through these lives pretty
We'll do
fast.
10. Okay, okay.
Yeah, we're burning through it.
Yes, we are. I'm on 7 right now.
I'm on 5.
Okay.
Shield.
Okay. I have a good position right now. I'm feeling good about this run. Don't blow it, Mr. Mullet.
Good.
Don't blow it.
Oh no! I just died to the dragons!
Yep. Okay. Breathe in, breathe out.
Stay calm.
Yeah.
What do you like better, this or Life Force currently?
I like Life Force better. I don't
Okay.
know, like with Life Force, I was pretty determined. With this one's like, after we're done here, I don't know. I'll just stream it like once in a while to play it. Like I like this game. I think it's really cool, but it's just like, you know, if I get a good run going and then I lose it, I'm pretty much done. It's like, oh, if I
It's
could,
pretty demoralizing.
it is, because you know.
I think I do like this one a little better though.
Do you? It's more challenging, definitely.
Yeah.
The problem is my lasers are okay. I'm at the boss. I have 3 options and a shield. Boss 2. Oh man, this boss takes so many hits. I got him.
You got the second boss?
Got the second boss.
I just died to the first boss.
I gotta stop. I gotta. What capture card do I use? I use an Elgato capture card, Lord of the Films. It's pretty much run of the mill. So I think the ones that they have now are better. So I would just do your research. It's pretty easy to use. If I can use it, anyone can. All right, 3rd level. Oh boy!
Nice.
All right. It's so much fun though when you're all powered up. That's what I love. It's like, oh, you have all this stuff.
Yeah, and the game is not like unreasonably hard. It's not unreasonably hard when you have full power-ups, but the second you lose them, you have to play perfect, and the second you lose them, then it's just all over.
Yeah. I mean, who's perfect, right?
Right.
Okay. Ice World. I do love like how diverse each level is in this game, in these games. Gradius series.
Oh yeah.
We're in a precarious position. Okay, I'm currently at a high score, 83,000. And growing.
I'm at 88,900 currently. I don't know how mine's higher than yours.
Yeah, I don't know. Alright, looks like we're getting into the groove to a degree.
I think we're a little bit at least, yeah.
Ugh. Oh crap!
All right, here we go.
My shield's
Second boss.
gone. My shield's gone.
Sometimes the shield goes away from things that wouldn't even have hit you anyways.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, second boss is down.
Okay. Third boss sucks. We can get there.
Which one's that?
I don't know what it is. It looks like a. It looks like an octopus. Oh man.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about. That one you just got to do your best on keeping your distance, but it's hard because he goes all around the screen.
Yeah, I'm getting boned. Game over. All right, so far my high score is 103,000.
Nice, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I have no idea how I got to 88,000 that one time because I still haven't reached that on this run, and this is the farthest I've gotten so far.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. You might have gotten a lot of
I'm
dragons.
pretty close to it.
Those dragons are worth a lot of points.
Must have been that. Yeah, must have gotten a lot of drag. Oh, are they? That must have been it then.
Yeah.
You should try, if you haven't, try giving the first layout, the first loadout, a shot,
The first loadout.
and see how you like the lasers.
The lasers. Okay. The one that you were talking about on the podcast was crazy about that scoring system. Like I can't even follow that.
Oh, Pro Gear, yeah.
Pro Gear.
Yeah, it really isn't bad once you play it and like feel it, and then you're like, eventually you're like, okay, now I see. But just like academically describing it it just sounds insane.
Yeah, I don't know. You said that's a recent one. Like not.
No. It's I think it was like 2004.
Okay.
I died to the ice.
Yeah,
blocks.
the ice is gonna get you. Oh wait, I shouldn't say that. Well. Yeah.
Yikes.
Yikes. I retract
I
that
died again.
statement.
Okay.
Anyway,
Credit down.
I'm not even bothering putting in my stuff. Well, they want to know your age. I think that's a little revealing.
Me?
I hate to ask.
I'm 42.
Well, I understand that, but why do they ask? Why do they ask
Oh,
that?
you're talking. I thought you meant chat wanted to know.
No.
You're talking about the score screen.
Yeah. And then if you look at the avatars, they change. Like if you do it like versus a 10-year-old, or if you do a 90-year-old, it's like an old person.
Oh, do they? Oh, that's funny. I didn't. That's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah. I was looking at that. All right, got an option shield. First boss. 103. Oh, did you get a game over? Oh, yeah, that's right. You died to the ice.
Yep. I died
Oh, wait.
to the ice.
And we're back to
Ice,
that
yeah.
again.
They got me. We're back to that again.
Yeah. So
They ruined the word ice.
are you at how many credits are you at? What credit are you on?
I think I'm on 6 maybe.
Canceled. Yeah. I'm getting canceled.
Now I'm trying to kill as many of the dragons as I can.
Oh, yeah. Now we get a strategy.
Yeah, for scoring, if nothing else.
Yeah. It's kind of weird how that works. I didn't really think about that until we started to discuss it. It's just like, yeah. And the cold things that are floating around are worth a lot of points too.
How are they? Okay, those are hard to kill.
Yeah. So I think I'm on my 4th credit as we speak. So. Wow. All right, back. Okay, we're getting a feel.
We're both warming up. We both kind of warmed up a little bit. I'm to the first boss again now.
That's why I think it was
As long as I
good.
don't do anything really stupid.
That's why it's good that I think we gave it 10 credits, because at least the first 5 are gonna stink.
Yeah,
The
I think
last
you're
the
right.
last 5 are golden. Okay. Oh man, that shield is. Did you have a shield at the second boss? It makes it easier.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I ran into something.
Yeah, like there's so many times where you just accidentally fly into something.
I think that should be illegal in these games.
This game has a way of.
Should be illegal.
I just died to a bullet that I couldn't see.
Oh man, I hit the wrong thing. Why do they even have like the tail gun? Now this runs over.
That shoots behind you?
Yeah. Doesn't
Yeah, I mean, that one's not too useful, in my opinion.
That was 80,000. Still not. Okay, I'm on my 3rd credit right now. So I'm gonna.
3 left?
I have 3 left, so
Okay.
I'm going to take a mental break.
So far, you're winning the competition.
I'm winning the competition physically, but not mentally. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah. Me either. Neither of us are winning that one.
Destroy them all.
You know, another game that I'll kind of just let you go for a little bit. But you know what game I've been
Ow.
I've been
Face
I've been
hunter got me. What
practicing.
now?
I've been playing. I want to desperately know how to beat this game, but I don't know. I've been playing through Battletoads. NES. We all know about that, but
Oh, that's fun.
why do I have 2 credits now? Oh no.
That's a good one. I feel like that's a
no.
good one to learn.
Oh crap.
You die?
No, I was talking and the game was going. And I wasted all my credit. I wasted a whole credit
From
from just sitting here because the game started to play.
wait, like. Oh, why don't you just add another credit then?
Well, I will. How about that?
This is so bad. Yeah.
I will. All right, let's get back to it.
Play them all.
Okay, so next time, if I don't do it, someone might have to remind me if anyone's watching. But yeah. So have you played Have you beaten Battletoads? Let's put it that way.
Ripple laser.
No. I fall in with everybody else, which is I played it a bunch when I was little and never got past the turbo tunnel.
I can get past the turbo tunnel. I think the farthest I've made it was.
All right, I died. I lost my thing again. I want to see how this changes. Oh, that is funny how it changes.
What's that? Oh yeah.
Good.
I got to the 5th stage so far, but
You got past the turbo tunnel?
oh yeah, once. Once. That last section just gets you. I mean, overall, the turbo tunnel is not terrible until you get to the last section where it's just much.
Hey, once is pretty good.
Yeah.
Shield.
That was close. You gotta get in the zone. Yeah, I'm going after the dragons a little bit more aggressively. Let's put it that way. 'Cause this score is not safe. By
Yeah.
any
I think
means.
that sounds like the move.
Now, do you have any like arcade bars around your area that you go to, or just arcades in general? And pretty cool stuff.
Do I have what?
Arcades.
Oh no, we don't have any near us.
Okay.
Do you?
Oh yeah, we have a bunch. I don't go to them though. We have a bar that has arcade cabinets and pinball, but they've actually stopped. They've actually discarded a lot of their cabinets and are now just pinballs because you have to pay money to play pinball. So they're just cashing in, and the selection. I'm not into pinball that much, but the gaming selection
Yeah,
wasn't.
I never have been either.
Yeah. I mean, which ironic because growing up, we had a pinball machine at our house, like a legitimate pinball machine from like the '60s. It was really cool, and it's probably worth a lot of money. Just like opening it up and looking inside of it, it was crazy. It looked like a little city.
You broke up a little pinball machine from the '60s.
Yeah, we had it at our house. when I was growing up. Some slowdown. Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Yeah. It's fun. Crap. Okay. Oh, no.
I died to an arm.
Yeah, I did too. I'm in a loop. Face huggers. Jeez. There. I don't know how I'm getting through all this, but I'm game over. So I'm on my last credit. I'm going to add another credit because we said that was okay. Game over. All right. All right. So I added another one. So we're back on track. I have 2 credits. I have 2 credits now. Where are you at? Let me see something real fast.
This is so bad.
Yeah.
That, like, I need to just practice just this part because it's not that hard, but it's just so easy to do the wrong, like make one little misstep and just die.
Right.
I died again.
Oh, yeah. It's frequently.
That's another credit.
How many are you down to now? Oh, no. Oh, missed it.
Okay.
All right. Is that 88,000 still your highest?
I think 4.
Oh, wow. We're really, really delayed. I might have to try to speed some stuff up. It's okay. It might catch up. Four? Jeez. All right.
Yeah, the thing to do is to I need to practice basically the arm section. 91,000.
91,000. Okay. Oh boy.
I need to practice the arm section to see when it's safe to like race past him real quick.
Yeah. They kind of yoink out there pretty fast. Yoink.
Yeah, we got a little delay.
Yeah, it might catch up.
Shoot it in the head.
I don't have a shield. Right, that's good. See what we got. Not too bad. Good run so far. And we'll just be focused going into it. Oh, need a shield, need a shield. There we go. I like how they give you like different options of weapon configurations. Maybe I should change it up a little bit. But I like the double bombs that go up. It got me. Oh no. I got too cocky. Got too cocky. Maybe we could build back up. Have the confidence, have the confidence. Okay, not bad.
Yeah, I like that. I like how you have choices.
It's so crazy. Oh, good night. Ah. Face huggers. Not good. Game over.
I got a good run going this time. I'm past the second boss.
Uh-oh.
Haven't died this time yet.
You haven't died. Oh, wow. And I'm at my last credit. I'm going to see what I can do to speed up the connection. Well, that's not doing it. Close that. All right, maybe that will help. All right. Yeah, all right. Geez. I'm just gonna watch you for a minute. You're at 93. You're getting high scores. Oh. Nice. Look at that. 100,000.
Ooh.
Okay. All right. You have my score beat by now. At this point, you have the highest
Do
score.
I?
Yep.
Awesome. Ah! This is gonna be a hard part to get past without any
yeah.
of my extra stuff.
Wow, you had a lot of lives. 105 so far. Write that down. Nice. Wow.
Ah!
Hey, what do you have?
Okay.
107?
107,000.
Okay. All right. So here's the thing. I'm on my last credit. So if I don't beat 107,000, then you win.
Then I win. Okay.
You win.
I'm gonna keep on going.
Yeah, you can keep on going. This is
While you're doing that.
Grady's nuts. These nuts. Come on, Waves. You're saying these nuts in a time like this. We are doing schmupping. We are doing schmupping. Oh man.
Yeah, there's a time and a place for D's nuts, and it's not while you're schmupping.
Yeah. All right. I am. I'm nervous, and I have a history of getting the yips. So we got to make this count. This has to be the best run. So I've already. It is a real close race, JJS Boy says. This is a good competition here. You know, we're just.
I don't know about you, but I get bad nerves in situations like that. Like I'm not good at like staying cool and calm.
Oh, I'm not
under
either.
pressure.
No, I'm terrible.
At all.
That's why I make fun of
At
it a
all.
lot. That's why I make fun of it a lot. All right. Okay. Whew. Whew. Oh, yeah. Waves tried to do a joke here. Grady's nuts. Grady, yes. Gray's D's nuts. Do you say Gradius? Or
I'll allow it.
yeah. Do you see?
I say Gradius.
Gradius. It's so hard with these pronunciations. Okay. Oh man, I'm getting nervous. Oh man. Wait. Okay. Okay. No. Okay. Okay. I need a heart monitor on while I do stuff like this. We're in a precarious position here. We're in a precarious position already.
On the I will okay, I'll tell you the story in a second, then I'll let you concentrate for now.
That's okay. Concentration is out the door at this point.
When I got to the final boss of Gradius 1,
Okay.
the boss is like legendarily a joke. It's just a big inanimate object, and it just sits there and lets you kill it. And I was so nervous when I got to him the first time that I died to him by crashing into a wall.
Oh man, I've been there so many times with video games. I think it's funny though, you know. It's just something that's so arbitrary.
Yeah, I mean, Yes, luckily I had a couple extra lives, and I was able to get the clear. But yeah, it was ridiculous. The boss is known for being easy, and I died to him. He doesn't even shoot at you, or he doesn't even fight back, and I still died to him.
Right. The last boss generally is pretty safe. Safe bet that you will be beating this game if you made it this far. Grady's nuts. I keep saying it. I keep thinking about it.
Shoot it in the head.
Ooh. Okay. Need a shield.
Oh! Ah!
Oh no, you lost it.
I died, yeah, to the facehuggers.
Dang it.
I was trying to get down to the bottom real fast so I could kill one of the eggs, and I got careless and went too fast and crashed into something flying off the screen. I don't even know if it was the actual facehugger that killed me, and now I'm just being an idiot and crashing into arms.
It's hard. It's hard. Once you get boned, it's hard to build back.
Yeah.
That's what makes these games so, well, this genre so difficult.
Yeah, that's one of my problems is I'll be like, okay, I need to like get away from this stuff to get to like a safe spot. And I kind of try to fly away too fast and carelessly and then crash into something random.
Yes. No, 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 no. Okay. Damn it. God bless America. This is feels like it's a classic Mr. Mullet fail. Oh man, oh man. Oh wait. Oh man. I bet the second boss was just the laser and missiles.
Awesome.
Oh boy. Do the best you can. It's over. Rob is the winner.
Am I the winner?
You are the winner. I unless you can't play on 0 credits, right? I don't understand.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think it's all over.
That's over. Yep, I can't press start to play. Well, let's see what you do on this run. You're getting close.
See what happens.
So,
I've managed to rebuild my options and stuff, so that's good. But I do only have one extra life.
well, you are in a good position though.
Yeah.
You are in a good position. Well,
Maybe I need to take on these ice cubes a little bit more aggressively.
so if you go down to, if you create, like what I found was really satisfying and successful, if you go down to the very lower left portion of your screen and you have everything up in a stack, it just gets rid of everything and nothing comes near you. You don't even have to move.
Oh, like kind of
like that,
oh gosh,
but everything behind in front of you.
I'm doing the opposite of what you said, basically.
You are. I said left, not right.
Well, okay. I made it anyways. I'll
Let's see
take
if
it.
you could beat your high score.
So far, this is the farthest I've gotten.
Yeah. Then you have a shield down.
I got a shield.
Okay. The boss.
It says
the
you
boss
shall
go
be
down,
crushed,
down.
but the text says you shall be crashed.
Yeah.
Destroy the core.
Oh, take care, Space Fuzz. Good night.
That was close. That was close too. All right, got him.
Oh, nice. That's a hard boss. So looks like you might beat your high score. Let's see.
I think probably. I think he would have gotten me if I didn't have my shield, because I'm
Oh,
pretty
absolutely.
sure one of those just hit me right in the face.
Anybody know Gyrus? Is Gyrus a game? Lord of the Films? I don't know Gyrus. It might be a typo, but
That one.
who knows? 111. Nice. I think this one is the typical volcano level.
Yeah. Which the volcanoes are not too bad on this one. They look really scary.
Right.
But if you just kind of hang back, then they eventually just stop shooting.
Oh, no.
First, you got to get to them without just crashing into a random piece of land. Oh gosh, I have no speed or anything.
Galaga. It's a Galaga, but way better. Yeah, maybe I'll check it out. And someone asked, I think it was Puma, 117,000. So you get 10,000 higher. 600.
I think I'm the winner then.
You are by far the winner. 117,600 to 103,000. That's.
What do I get?
I don't know. I mean, you might get something during Mulletron Marathon. I mean, you said you could get something. And speaking of, someone asked the question earlier: when is Scrapyard Dog? Scrapyard Dog will be one of the games at Mulletron Marathon. So there you go.
Oh, are you doing that? Which version?
I did the Lynx version. I hated it, so I'm going to do the other version because I played it and it wasn't bad. So I'll do the Atari 800 version, something like that.
Oh wow, okay. The only one I've played is the Lynx.
Yeah. No way. Uh-oh. We're getting that. All right. Well, I think it's going to do it. I think we did it.
This was fun.
Yeah, it was
Good,
fun.
great idea for this one.
It was. No, it was you. You came up with this idea.
Oh, was it my idea?
Yeah, it was your idea.
That was still a great idea. I had a great idea.
You had a great idea. So you always have to give yourself credit when credit's due. All right.
I think I'm gonna practice this one and try to beat it.
Dreams are coming true. Yeah. I will definitely play it. So I will be playing this again at the Mulletron Marathon, but only like I'm only be doing like 4 credits. It'd be a very very quick one. So, but anyway, so I'll be doing this one and a few others. But next week, I will be finishing up Wind Waker. There's no doubt about that. Wind Waker will be finished.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, next week. So, and then I probably won't stream the end of the month. It's busy for everybody. It just seems like it's very busy this year for some reason. I don't know why. But it's not just me, it's like a lot of people. So, anyway, and then the Mulletron Marathon will be on Friday, January 2nd from 9 p.m. till 3 a.m. A 6-hour stream, which is peanuts compared to a lot of other people.
Stay up that. I don't know how you do it. I can't even stay up that late.
Oh, is this past your bedtime?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Well, let's get you to bed, man. Let's get you to. I'm gonna be.
Oh
up.
no! It's I can on the weekends. I'm good until midnight usually, but I could never do a 3 o'clock, 9 to 3 o'clock thing. I just couldn't.
Oh yeah, I
not
probably
gonna
can't
say
do it either. But I've just set that goal for myself, and I need to. So
You're just doing it anyways.
yeah, and I'll have a kid here, so who knows what will happen? Who knows?
Right.
So I am going to. We'll cut it. We'll cut that here. Let me go to my outro. All right, take care, everybody. I will see you next week. Thanks again, Rob. Check out his channel. It's linked up there. Like I said, I look forward to it every other week. That's
Thank you very much. It's very nice of you to say, and I thank you for having me on. This whole thing was fun.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. And I was just gonna say, well, if I look forward to that, I guess that's how sad my life is now. So there we go.
There you go. He's in a bad place, everybody.
Because I'm playing shmups. That's why. So
Yeah.
congratulations, both of you. Admirable shmup performances. I think this has like 12 levels. This has a lot of levels. This game.
No, it's not that bad. There's like.
Oh, I don't know how many levels.
It's like 5 or 6. I think it's 5.
All right. Well, I guess we've made it halfway.
We did okay. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, well, it's not that long.
There you go. All right. Well, let's do an outro and then we'll wrap up off stream. How about that?
Sounds good.